It happened, you guys. I drove 2,400 miles. I met. We like each other. We're having a great time, and we have this thing now. It's an open thing, but I'm cool with that. Even though actually, I'd really prefer an exclusive thing with her. You know, just do the whole boyfriend girlfriend thing. But it's fine. It's fine. I can adapt to her. I think, right? Should be good, right? But anyways, guys, let's get back to California. And on the way, I'm gonna show you my two favorite places in all of my entire road trip: Louisiana and Texas. Right here is another part of the border wall. Over there is Mexico. Over there is Mexico. And right here is El Paso. So, hold up, patrol. Oh shit. Right, let me tell you the crazy part about America that I'm just realizing right now. So you can go somewhere like Hawaii where it's mostly Asian, or you go down to this place like Montgomery, Alabama where it's mostly black people. Or you can go to El Paso, Texas where it's mostly Mexicans. Or you can go to Bullhead City, Arizona, where it's mostly redneck white people. And it's still all one country. Like there's still some kind of like unifying identity among all those areas. And you just see these little cultural pockets, and it's still all America. It's crazy. Well, guys, she got herpes, and it wasn't from me. You see, while I was in California, she went down to Miami. And during this time in Miami, she got herpes. And so I didn't find out until after, because she was having all these herpes symptoms and she was going through a lot of pain, probably the most painful symptoms of her entire life. And I'm here just trying to comfort her and like trying to figure out like what's going on. Why is all of this happening? Well, it finally gets to the point where she just can't hide it anymore. The symptoms are popping up and she's panicking, and she finally tells me what happened. She slept with someone else. And she lied to me about it. She hid it from me, even though there were 2 times she could have told me out flat right what had happened that night in Miami. At this point, Henry, you're probably thinking, Henry, she lied to you. This is a huge red flag. Surely, you gotta get out of there, right? Right? Well, you see, guys, I just forgave her. At least on the surface, I did. I figured, okay, I understand what was going on. She was drunk. She was a little bit off of a little bit of other things, and you know, she just let her better judgment get the best of her. And so I just forgave her. I forgave her like that. I thought that's all there was to it. I was like, okay, I forgive you. Because you see, guys, after, you know, like comforting her through all of that, everything she was going through, she told me like, wow, Henry, you're really something else. You know that? And that just made me feel so special to her. So special to her, that to the point where I thought I was really someone different to her, and that I could have something exclusive with her. I could finally get what I truly wanted. As I'm comforting her through all of this painful outbreak symptoms, I'm taking time out of my day. I remember there was a point where I had left her on my phone with the earpiece in my ear still as I'm in a meeting about work, just so I could be there with her as she's going through a lot of pain. And this whole time, I just want her to want me only. That's what I'm expecting out of all of this. But life doesn't work that way. And so we're gonna see what happens when we finally come face to face once again. But for right now, let me show you some nice parts about Alabama. What up, my Hendo friendos? Currently we're in Montgomery, Alabama. I'll show you guys all around Montgomery, Alabama. It's just the good old South.
Welcome to the South. Here in Montgomery, Alabama, filet and vine. We're really known for our meat and two sides. That's what everyone comes for, meat and two sides. We got a great selection.
Let's
it's
get
never ending.
These all are from Alabama?
Not all of them, but a good bit of them are.
Cool.
Warrior, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He's coming in from Cali.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, we're very honored to have you then.
I know, right?
I feel honored to
Welcome.
be here. Yeah.
Get this boy some cornbread and some southern cooking.
I know,
I
right?
got
Give him some macaroni, cheese, and green beans.
Can I have a few onions on my pork chop?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. Let me go. Yes, sir.
Sweet potatoes.
That was insane, y'all. Alondra just hooked it up with all this right now. She's just so nice. She showed me around, hooked it up with all this food. Hella stoked on her. So, but right now we're gonna go take it out, go eat it somewhere. Let's get it. Right here, you got sweet potato casserole, cornbread, greens, and you got the mac and cheese. I think this is blackberry something. Got fried sway fish. Damn, look at that seasoning on it. Oh yeah, always there you go. Take what you want, I don't care.
Thanks.
Yep. I got so because Alondra hooked it up with the food, I was able to get these craft beers from Alabama.
Good.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we're trying to figure out if Vietnamese people and black people say what the hell the same way. So I know for sure a Vietnamese person would be like, what the hell? And so I was thinking, okay, so I know black people wouldn't say it exactly like that, but I know the hell, I've heard it where it's like, it goes, hell.
Hell.
Oh, like that?
I curse differently, I think, than
Yeah.
the rest of my family. Like,
Yeah.
if they heard me curse, they'd make fun of me.
No, for sure the TH turns into a D. For both Vietnamese and black people. Alright, y'all gotta hear this. Okay, this is Chris Tucker saying what the hell.
Vegas tickets and Phantom of the Opera tickets.
What the hell wrong with you? Ain't nobody give a damn about no Phantom of
See?
the Opera.
Alright, so he said, what the hell wrong with you? What the hell? I gotta tell you guys, man, this southern hospitality thing is something else. Like, oh my god. Like, even when I went to the librarian called me Sweetie Pie and just asked if I needed help with anything, and then she told me having a great day, Sweetie Pie. Like, oh my god. It hits me right in the heart. It's amazing. And that's really, the South is just one amazing place. And I'm so happy it completely cleared up the prejudices I had against it. So after what had happened in Miami, something changed between us, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I could tell because I remember the night before I was gonna go see her in Alabama, I told her, I was like, I was really excited to go see her, and I just texted it and all, and she said the same thing back, but I could just tell by the way she had texted it that there was something not genuine about it. I remember being on my layover spot in Texas, and I remember her telling me about this dude that was talking to her and asking her to hang out and stuff, and it was apparent that he was trying to flirt with her and ask her on a date and whatnot. And she told me about it, and she told me how she considered going with him. That just set me off. I was like trying to be okay with this whole open thing, and I was trying to like keep it in, but it just made me so upset, really, right there in the airport. And I was just going off on the text saying like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And so that was the start of when we first saw each other again, because a few hours later I see her, and I think the whole frustration of everything that had happened up to that point, with her lying to me, with her sleeping with someone else, with the dude recently that was trying to ask her out. It just built up all this frustration within me, and I just yelled the moment I saw her. Like, we were in the car, and I still remember just yelling at her all my frustrations and everything with everything. A total contrast of what had happened from our last visit with each other. From that point, things just weren't the same between us. After that, she didn't want to feel like, you know, cuddling with me, kissing me, or any of that. I still remember we were eating at another Korean restaurant again, and I could just recognize how just different we were from each other than we were last time. Like, just still being in a Korean restaurant, but instead of having all these like butterflies and whatnot with each other, we were just straight up unhappy with each other. And this whole time, guys, this whole time, I am still trying to force myself to make it work between us. Like, I just thought, if I just try a little harder, if I can just be different, if I can just be okay with her seeing other people as well as me, and just trying to convince myself, like, lad, I can do this open thing, I can do this open thing, I can do this open thing. And it just led to time after time to me being frustrated again and again and again. And I thought I could do it. I really thought it was working for us. I thought it was, because we were, you know, even though we had had our troubles, we were still having some really nice times with each other. You know, we'd be kissing again and we'd be cuddling and all that stuff.
When it's lovely, I believe in anything. What does love mean when the end is rolling in? Let it go, let it stay. Can we love one another? Cold, is it safe to be warm in the summer? Who knows? I said, who knows?
Yeah, you know, there's really not much in Alabama compared to California. But
Yes, I know. Rub it in my face every single time.
the nice part about that, though, I feel like it helps you, I don't know, like talk to people more, because you're kind of forced to you just make the most of having not that much here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I felt like just talking to you or talking to Tia this weekend, or just hanging out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it draws a closer connection with people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe you just know how to pick good people to be friends with.
Like that.
Yeah. It's like that. I know I got it like that.
I gotta go all the way out to Alabama to meet good people.
Yeah.
Who would've known?
Who would have known?
Who would've known?
Quietly still in a lie.
And it's gonna really all climax into this one night.
I don't mind